Good day everyone, this is Mark TV for another video. Today, i-discuss naman natin yung last part ng percentage problems which is simple interest. So, simulan na natin. Okay, so dito sa video na to ay pag-uusapan nga natin about simple interest. So, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung topics about discount tsaka commission and sales tax, mangyari na panoorin nyo muna yung video na makikita yung link sa description. Okay, so pag-usapan naman natin ang interest. So, i-define muna natin yung interest. Ano po? Interest is the amount earned from investing or borrowing money. So, for example, meron kang itinabing pera sa bangko, which means nag-deposit ka. Ano po? Tapos hindi mo ginalaw yung pera mo doon for some time. Yung perang yon is unti-unting lumalago. So, yung amount na nagpapalaki doon sa pera mo, ang tawag doon ay interest. Kumbaga, nag-earn ka by investing money. Okay? Ang interest po ay applicable din sa mga utang or nagpapahiram ng money, no? So, for example, yung isa mong kaibigan ay nangutang sa iyo ng some amount of money which is like 1,000 pesos, 'di ba? Tapos babayaran niya ng 1,100 pesos. So yung sobrang 100 pesos na yun is yung interest o yung patong doon sa utang. Okay? Next naman po is yung interest rate. Interest rate is the percent of interest. So, ibig sabihin nun, kung magkano yung pera na ma-earn mo by investing or borrowing money is nakadepende kung magkano ang ininvest or hiniram mo. So, ayan po yung interest rate. Next naman is yung principal. Principal is the amount of money invested or borrowed. So, ayan nga yung amount of money na ininvest mo or hiniram mo. And then yung time is the length of time the money was invested or the borrowed money will be paid in years. So, dito pinapakita kung gaano katagal naka-invest yung pera mo. Or, yung time din na kung gaano katagal bago mo bayaran yung utang. Okay? So, as the time goes by, nagkakaroon tayo ng tubo or interest. So, mas matagal yung pera, mas malaki din ang magiging interest. Okay? So, kung halimbawa, kung di mo pa nababayaran yung utang mo sa loob ng 1 taon or 2 taon, lalaki at lalaki yung utang mo na maging result sa pagkalubog. 'Di ba? So, dapat bayaran natin in time. Ano po? So, ayan po yung dapat na malaman natin about sa interest. Okay? So, we have interest, interest rate, principal, at saka yung time. So, ano nga bang formula sa pagkuha ng interest? So, ito po yung formula sa pagkuha ng interest kapag nagtabi ka ng pera or nanghiram ka ng pera. I is equal to P times R times T. So, anong ibig sabihin ng apat na ito? Yung I po is the interest. Yung P naman is the principal amount. Ayan yung amount na itinabi mo or iniram mo. Okay? Tapos yung R po is the interest rate. Tapos yung T po is yung time in years. So yung time po dapat naka-express in years yan. So I is equal to PRT. Para mas matandaan natin yung formula, is gagamit tayo ng triangle kung saan yung I po ay nasa taas, tapos yung PRT naman ay nasa baba. So kumbaga hanapin mo yung R, imumultiply mo tong tatlong ito, PRT. At magagamit natin ito kapag ang hinahanap is principal amount, interest rate, or time. Okay? So, kung halimbawa, ang nawawala is yung principal amount. Ito yung hinahanap. So, takpan mo lang P, and then gagawa tayo ng formula para makuha yung principal amount. So, P is equal to I. Ibig sabihin, yung I nasa taas, over RT. Okay? Or rate times time. So, ayan po yung formula to get the principal amount. Okay? Next, kung interest rate naman ang hinahanap, so of course R ang hinahanap, 'di ba? So R is equal to I sa taas, tapos sa baba PT. Okay? PT. T. Ayan. And since arang hinahanap yung rate, naka-percent yan syempre, di ba? So, wag mong kakalimutan i-times sa 100%. Okay? At ang panghuli naman is yung time, no? Which is in years, di ba? So, time ang hinahanap. Bali, ang gagamitin naman ay I over, ay sa taas, over, yung sa baba naman ay P, R. So, P times R. Okay? So, magagamit natin to kung yung nawawala ay either principal, interest rate, at saka time. Okay? But mainly, ang gagamitin natin sa paghahanap ng interest ay I is equal to PRT. Okay? So, let's have some examples para mas maunawaan natin. Okay. Number 1, Manny decided to invest in a bank. How much will he earn if he invested 10,000 pesos for an interest of 2% in 1 year? So, si Manny, gusto niya mag-invest sa bank. Tapos, ang perang i-invest niya ay 10,000. So, magtatabi siya ng 10,000 for 1 year with an interest of 2%. So, the question is, magkano ang kikitain niya or magkano ang i-earn niya dito? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang hinahanap natin is yung interest. Kasi ang hinahanap is magkano ang kanyang ma-earn kung 10,000 ang itinabi niya. Okay? So, interest ang hinahanap. So, ang I po natin ay ito. Okay? Ayan po. Ang P po natin is yung amount na i-invest niya, which is 10,000. Tapos, ang interest rate, of course, 2%. So, once again, dapat naka-decimal form yan. So, 2%, kung ililipat natin decimal, 2 decimal places to the left, magiging 0.02. Okay? Tapos, yung time po, so, dapat naka-years yan. Okay? Naka-years yan. So, ilang taon yon? Isa lang. And since kumpleto na yung yung information, pwede na nating i-solve itong problem na ito by using the formula. So, ang formula po is I, kasi ang I ang hinahanap eh. Diba? So, I is equal to, i-multiply mo tong lahat, PRT, or P times R times T. Okay? So, ang P po natin ay 10,000 times, ito po times symbol ng times yan. Ang rate po is 0.02, and then times, yung time po natin ay 1. Okay? So, let's multiply 10,000 by 0.02. Bali, 10,000 okay. Times 0.02. This will become 2. Then, apat na 0. And then, 2 decimal places sa sagot. We have 1, 2. Okay, dito po. Ano po? So, ibig sabihin, ang lumabas ay 200. Okay? So, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Yung 200 po is yung amount na ma-earn ni Manny. So, ito po yung mismong interest na tinatawag. Okay? So, the answer for this question is 200 pesos. Ayan po yung ma-earn niya kapag nag-invest siya ng 10,000 pesos. Okay? So, yun po ang sagot. Next, number 2. Nanay Aning borrowed money from a cooperative to start a sari-sari store business. If the loan from the cooperative is based on simple interest rate, find the interest of her loan if she borrowed 35,500 pesos with an interest rate of 7% and will pay it within 3 years. So, si Nanay Aning gusto niya magsimula ng tindahan, di ba? Sari-sari store. Kaya, nanghiram siya ng 35,500 pesos. So, kapag sinabing loan kasi dito sa problem na ito is manghihiram ka ng money. So, basically, utang, no? Nangutang siya ng ganong kalaking halagang ng pera para makapagsimula siya ng business. So, the question is, magkano ang kanyang interest to bukod, syempre, manghihiram siya. So, ibabalik din niya yung 35,500 kasama yung tubo or yung interest na tinatawag. Okay? So, magkano kaya magiging interest niya kapag nangutang siya nito with an interest rate of 7%? Tapos, babayaran niya to kasama yung interest sa loob ng 3 taon. So, kunin muna natin muna yung given. So, ang interest po ang hinahanap. So, yeah, ito po yung hinahanap. Ano po? Kaya, question mark muna. Next is yung principal. Principal is the amount na hiniram mo or hiniram ni Nanay Aning, which is 35,500. Okay? Ayan po. And then, yung rate of interest is 7%. So, of course, 7%, dapat nakadesimal yan. So, 7, decimal point, 2 places to the left. And then, ayan na, 0.07. Tapos, yung time po is 3 years. So, ilagay natin yung 3. Okay? Ayan po. And then, since I ang hinahanap, so, gagamit tayo ng formula na I is equal to I, bale, equals itong tatlong ito pag tinimes mo, no? So, P times R times T. Okay? Saka natin i-plug in tong tatlong ito dito, no? So, ang principal po ay 35,500 times yung rate po is 0.07, yung R po natin, times yung T po natin ay 3. Okay? So, let's multiply this together. So, 35,500 tapos 0.07. I-alay itong 7 dito, no? So, 0.07. Bale, 0. Okay. 5 times 7, 35. Carry 3. 7 times 5, 35, 38. 3 ulit. 7 times 3, 21. 21 times 3. Ito, plus 3, 24. Okay. Tapos, 2 decimal places. 1, 2, 1, 2. And there you go. 2,485. Now, we're not yet done kasi imumultiply pa natin to sa 3. So, yung 3 na yun is a whole number. So, i-align natin dito, no? Ipantay natin dito. So, times 3. So, that we have 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 8, 24, 25. 3 times 4, 12, 14. And then 3 times 2, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So, there you have it. Ito na po yung amount of interest, which is 7,455 pesos. So, ito po yung interest ni Nanay Aneng sa paghiram nitong pera. Okay? And, kailangan mabayaran niya in 3 years. May balik niya yung 35,500 kasama yung interest na 7,455 pesos sa pagpapahiram niya ng pera. Okay, so ganyan po ang nagagawa ng interest. Okay, so the answer is 7,455 pesos. Okay, next number 3. How much principal must be invested to earn 5,000 pesos in 5 years at an interest rate of 5 pesos? So let's analyze this problem. Ano po? So magkano daw yung i-invest mo, no? Para makalikom ka or maka-earn ka ng 5,000 pesos sa loob ng 5 taon at ang interest nun ay 5%. So, ang hinahanap dito is yung amount na i-invest mo, no? So, ang hinahanap is yung principal. Okay? Kaya ang tinatanong dito is how much principal, no? Principal po ang hinahanap, ano? Okay. So, yung 5,000 pesos is the interest. So, ayan yung target amount na ma-earn mo, no? 5,000. Tapos, 5 years, obviously, this is the time, di ba? Time in years. So, 5 ang ilalagay natin kasi naka-years siya. Next is yung interest rate na 5%. Okay? So, 5% or kung i-convert natin sa decimal, 5%, decimal point, 2 places to the left, and then, yeah, 0.05. Okay? Po. So, ang gagamitin natin is formula to get the principal, no? So, ito po ang hinahanap, ano? So, takpan mo lang yung P. So, isulat mo yung P equals I sa taas at RT naman sa baba. So, R times time. Okay? Ayan po. And then, ipasok natin tong values dito. So, ang I po natin ay 5,000 over, ang R po natin ay 0.05. Tapos, yung time po ay 5. Okay, times 5. Okay. Next is, i-multiply natin itong dalawa, no? Kasi, kukunin natin yung yung amount of principal, or principal amount. So, 0.5 times 5, this should be equal to 0.25. Okay, so kumpirm mo lang yung 5,000 sa taas. And then, ayan na, meron na tayong 5,000 divided by 0.25. So, gawin natin itong whole number, itong 0.25 para maging 25 na siya. So, mapapansin natin, nag-move tayo ng decimal point 2 places to the right. So, gawin din natin sa taas, 2 places to the right. Okay, 1, 2. Yan. So that yung 5,000 magiging 500,000 na, no? So, 500,000 divided by 25. Okay? So, 500,000 divided by 25. So, 50 divided by 25 is 2. 2 times 25 is 50. And then, the rest, 0 na agad, no? So, 2, then 0, 0, 0, 0. So, ang nakuha nating quotient ay 20,000, no? So, ibig sabihin po, no, para maka-earn ka ng 5,000 pesos interest sa loob ng 5 taon na may interest rate na 5%, bale, kailangan mong mag-invest ng pera na nakakahalagang 20,000 pesos. Okay? At ito po yung sagot sa number 3. So, 20,000 pesos. Number 4, if a loan is taken out from 85,000 pesos at 6% and costs an interest of 20,400, how long was the loan for? So, nag-loan or umutang ng 85,000 pesos at 6% interest rate, tapos nagkakahalaga yung utang na yon na 20,400 pesos. Kumbaga, ito yung tubo niya. Okay? Yan yung kasama sa babayaran mo. Kasama yung 85,000 pesos yung pagbalik mo. So, ang magiging principal nun is 85,000 pesos. Kasi ayan yung amount na inutang. So, 85,000. Tapos, 6%. Obviously, this is the interest rate. Okay? 6% or 0.06. Okay? Tapos, ang interest po nun ay 20,400. Okay? 20,400. The question is, gaano katagal yung utang na yon? Okay? Gaano ba katagal? So, ang hinahanap is yung time. Okay? So, again, gamit tayo ng triangle para mahanap natin yung time. So, time is equal to, sa taas yung I, sa baba yung PR. PR. Okay? So, ayan po yung formula sa paghanap ng time. Okay? So, ipasok natin yung values dito. So, ang interest po ay 20,400 divided by P. Ang principal ay 85,000 times yung rate naman po is 6% or 0.06. Ito po yun. Okay? Now, to start, i-multiply muna natin na sa baba. So, 85,000 times 0.06. Okay? Tatlong 0. Tapos, multiply. 6 times 5, 30. 6 times 8, 48. And then, 51. Okay. So, we have 1, 2, 1, 2. Ayan, 5,100. So, yun po yung nasa baba, 5,100. Tapos, sa taas, 2,400. We just copy this. Okay? So, i-divide na lang natin yung 20,400 sa 5,100. So, alisin natin yung dalawang zeros na sa dulo. So, that magiging 204 na lang divided by 51. Okay? So, 204 divided by 51 equals 4. Okay? So, anong ibig sabihin ng T is equal to 4? Ibig sabihin, ayan po yung number of years na itinagal ng loan. So, ibig sabihin, the answer should be 4 years. Okay? So, ito po yung sagot. Okay, so for the last one, if you invest 45,000 pesos and you earn 5,400 in 4 years, what is the rate of interest? So, ano nga kayang interest rate para maka-earn ka ng 5,400 pesos sa loob ng 4 na taon kung nag-invest ka ng 45,000? So, of course, the amount invested is 45,000 pesos. So, ayan po yung principal natin. Tapos, you earn 5,400. So, naka-earn ka ng 5,400. Ibig sabihin, interest yon, diba? So, this is the amount of interest. In 4 years, so obviously, 4 years is the time. So, ilagay natin ng 4. Okay? And ang hinahanap is the rate of interest. Okay? Ayan po. So, once again, gagamitin natin yung formula. But this time, ang hinahanap is yung rate of interest. So, rate is equal to interest, yung I sa taas, tapos sa baba, PT. Okay? Ayan po. And since rate ang hinahanap, syempre naka-percent yan. So, ita-times pa natin sa 100%. Okay? And then, saka natin ipasok tong tatlo dito. Ano po? So, ang I po natin ay 5,400. Ayan po yung interest. Divided by P. Ang principal ay 45,000. Times, ang T po natin ay 4. Okay? And then, times 100%. Okay. First is, imumultiply natin to 5,400 sa 100. So, you just add 2 zeros. Ano po? Para maging 540,000. Divided by 45,000 times 4. So, 45,000 times 4. Tatlong 0. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 4, 16, 18. So, we have 180,000. Okay? And then, saka natin i-divide yung 540,000 sa 180,000. So, remove 4 zeros na nasa dulo. So, that 54 divided by 18 na lang. And 54 divided by 18 is equal to 3. Then, percent. And there you go. The interest rate is 3%. And therefore, ito po yung sagot. So, ayan po yung discussion natin about sa interest. Okay? So, mahalaga na pag-aralan natin ito dahil isa ito sa nagagamit sa totoong buhay. Alright, so I hope you have learned something about this topic. Okay? Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos and follow me also on my TikTok account. Stay safe, God bless, and as always, have a great day to all.